What's up, brownies? Those of you that are new to me, my name is Shanique, and I want to preface this video first by saying this is not a tutorial. This is actually my very first sew-in ever on my hair or anybody else's. So this video is going to be one of two things. It's going to be very hilarious, or it's going to be very inspirational for those of you who are considering doing your own sew-in for the very first time. This will give you a little insight of what you can expect. This is my very first time braiding my entire head of hair. Normally when I do braids, it's just two cornrows going straight back. So this in itself was really an adventure for me. I noticed as I went forward with this that my braids were not tight enough, but hey, we'll get to that later. This is what my braid pattern looked like once I was done, and I just took my hair and kind of put it in between the grooves of my braids and sewed it down. And this is how it looks after I have sewn the braids down. I'm going to be using this closed top weaving cap that I got from my local beauty supply for $2.99. This closure is Malaysian body wave hair. It came very, very wavy, but once I washed it, of course, those waves went away, and I also blow dried it and straightened it out, so the waves are gone. So because I washed it, it won't be in its wavy state, but this is a really good quality hair. I was kind of surprised at the nice quality that this hair is. I do have the link to this closure and the other pieces that I'll be using in the description box below. Alright, so this is my very first sew-in ever in life. So a couple of days before I attempted to do this, I went onto YouTube and searched how to do it. And I came upon a channel, it's TT Does It All. Her videos were actually the ones that helped me be able to even attempt going through this process step by step. So shout outs to TT Does It All. I'll put the link to her channel in the description box below if you really want to know how to do this the right way from start to finish. Check her out. She's very detailed and she knows what she's doing. Guys, let me tell you, I absolutely have started to run before I even crawled with trying to do this closure for my very first sew-in. It gave me the business, but I figured it out. I used the tips that are on TT Does It All's channel, and it kind of helped me get through this process. But this closure, guys, it's work. It's serious. I would recommend for your very first sew-in, don't do like I did. Just do a leave out and then you know, sew in the rest of the hair. But trying to do a closure like for your very first time in life can be disastrous. But I made it through, and I was able to get it to look as realistic as possible. But what I didn't like about the closure process was how tight you have to pull it, and that kind of puts strain on, you know, my hair, my edges, and that part I didn't like about it. So I probably won't use a closure again for my next sew-in. I'll just do a leave out and don't do the closure altogether. But if you're gonna have someone else to do it, or if you like closures, this actually is a very good quality piece. There was not a lot of shedding in this hair, and I found it, you know, very easy to work with and style and comb and things like that. Once I got like the sides of the closure in and sewed it all the way around, then I attempted to sew across the front, making a parting the hair, and then sewing between that part, which is a tip that I also learned from TT Does It All. And that's what you see me doing here. So once I completed this, this is how the closure looks done. I forgot to show you me cutting the lace front part off, but hey, this is what it is. I don't think it's too bad for my very first time ever in life. I think I did okay. You know, of course, it's not going to be a professional looking job. It's not going to be perfect. Of course not. But I think for it being my first time like ever doing this, you know, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, I don't think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. All right, so I could take a deep breath, got the closure in. Now I'm going to sew in the hair. This is how it looked before I washed it. It was very wavy as well. The brand name of this hair is Miss Sarah, and the links to the extensions are going to be in the description box below as well. This is actually 24 inches, and this is Brazilian body wavy hair. So I'm starting in the rear, and I'm just gonna sew from left to right. I'm gonna flip the track over and just keep sewing until I am out of hair. It actually took the whole bundle of the 24-inch hair for me to complete this sew-in. For the very last piece, I took, as you can see, to cover over those tracks and to go over the closure, I just kind of measured out this last piece and sewed it across. And this is the final look of my very first sew-in ever. So if you are looking to do a sew-in for the very first time, I want to encourage you that it was not that bad. My arms were very sore the next day. It took me about 3 hours to do this whole process, from braiding all the way to finishing the sew-in, and it wasn't so bad at all. Like, for my very first time ever even touching a closure, I thought it was not that hard. It really wasn't. The closure, I think, just will take a lot of practice to get it exactly right, but all in all, it could be done. And if you are interested in the hair that I used, as I said, it was a very good quality hair. I was pleased with the lack of shedding and how easy it was to work with and style. I have those links in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to read your comments because I know they are going to be hilarious. And go ahead, leave them down there because I'm very interested in hearing what you guys have to say. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye, brownies. Hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, hit it now. Later.